In the glittering world of 1930 Hollywood, one name shone brighter than all others. She wasn't just a star, she was the highest-paid actress in America. Her name? Claudette Colbert. But behind the glamour and the accolades lay a story of transformation, struggle, and secrets that would make even the most dramatic Hollywood script pale in comparison. On September 13, 1903, in a quiet suburb east of Paris called Saint-Mande, a baby girl was born who would one day captivate millions. Her parents, Jean-Marie Chauchoin and Marie Austine Lau, named her Lily, but even this first act of her life was marked by controversy. When Jean-Marie took his newborn daughter to be baptized, he encountered unexpected resistance. The local priest, adhering strictly to French tradition, refused to baptize the child as Lily. There was no Saint Lily in the Catholic calendar, he argued. A compromise was struck. Officially, she would be Emily, but to her family, she would always be Lily. This early clash between tradition and personal choice foreshadowed the life of a woman who would consistently defy expectations and forge her own path. Lily's childhood was a complex tapestry of love and tension. Her father doted on her, but her mother viewed her with a critical eye. Marie Austine, harboring unfulfilled dreams of operatic stardom, saw in Lily everything she resented about her own life choices. This strained relationship would shape Lily's personality and drive her relentless pursuit of success in later years. In 1911, when Lily was just 8 years old, the Chauchoin family made a decision that would alter the course of their lives forever. They boarded the SS Chicago in Le Havre, bound for New York City. On October 9th, they arrived in America, a land of promise and opportunity. For young Lily, now going by Lily, the transition was both exciting and challenging. Her grandmother, Maria Austine Lau, a native of Jersey who spoke fluent English, became her greatest ally. Under her grandmother's tutelage, Lily quickly picked up the language, a skill that would prove invaluable in her future career. The family settled into a fifth-floor apartment on East 53rd Street in Manhattan. Lily began her American education at Public School 59, immersing herself in a new culture and way of life. Every day after school, her mother would give her a piece of chocolate and send her to play in Central Park, which her father likened to the Bois de Boulogne in Paris. But life in America wasn't all play and chocolate. Lily's education was rigorous, with a curriculum that would be considered intense by today's standards. Her English classes dedicated weeks to poetry, immersing students in works by Walt Whitman, Lord Byron, and Shakespeare. This early exposure to the rhythm and cadence of language would later serve her well in her acting career. Lily's path to stardom took an unexpected turn when she was 13 years old. Rushing home from a swimming lesson at the UA, she was struck by a truck at the corner of 53rd and Lexington. The accident left her with a broken ankle, a damaged knee, and spinal injuries that confined her to bed for 4 months. This period of forced inactivity became a turning point in Lily's life. "During those months I was helpless in bed," she later recalled. "I changed a lot." She discovered a flair for drama, learning to captivate her visiting classmates and teachers with her stories and expressions. Even after she recovered, she clung to her cane longer than necessary, relishing the attention it brought her. As she entered her teenage years at Washington Irving High School, Lily's passion for theater blossomed. She threw herself into drama classes, honing her skills in breath control, diction, and inflection. It was here that she made another significant change. She began using her middle name, Claudette. In 1919, at the age of 16, Claudette got her first taste of professional theater. She landed a role in Edna St. Vincent Millet's aria da capo at the Provincetown Playhouse. The play, a critique of World War I that blended surrealism and allegory, was a fitting debut for a young actress who would go on to challenge conventions throughout her career. Claudette's journey to Broadway stardom was not without its struggles. To finance her artistic pursuits, she worked as a dressmaker's assistant and taught French lessons for $3 an hour. She also studied at the Art Students League, where she made a discovery that would influence her entire career: the asymmetry of the human face. Learning that one side of a face often appears more defined than the other, Claudette became acutely aware of her own features. She didn't like her round face but noticed that her left side was more sharply contoured. This insight would later lead to her infamous demand that only her left side be filmed, earning her the nickname "The Dark Side of the Moon" in Hollywood. Her big break came in 1923 at a cocktail party attended by stage luminary Katharine Cornell. Introduced to playwright Anne Morrison, Claudette auditioned for and landed a minor role in The Wild Westcott. Though the play wasn't a hit, it marked Claudette's Broadway debut and caught the eye of producer Al Woods. Woods, a larger-than-life character known for his flamboyant style and knack for spotting talent, signed Claudette to a contract. Under his guidance, she honed her craft, moving from one production to another in the bustling theater scene of 1920 in New York. As Claudette's star rose on Broadway, her personal life took an equally dramatic turn. In 1927, while performing in The Barker, she met and fell in love with her co-star, Norman Foster. Their whirlwind romance led to a secret marriage in 1928, conducted without the knowledge of Claudette's domineering mother. Claudette described her love for Foster as un grand amour, a once-in-a-lifetime passion. But even this great love couldn't overcome the complexities of Claudette's relationship with her mother. The newlyweds adopted an unconventional living arrangement. Claudette remained at home with her mother, while Foster lived at the Lambs Club. This modern marriage raised eyebrows even in the gossip-savvy world of show business. Fan magazines spun it as a sophisticated Parisian-style arrangement, but the reality was far less glamorous. It was a compromise born of Claudette's desire for independence clashing with her mother's iron grip on her life. As the 1920s drew to a close, a new challenge emerged: the transition from silent films to talkies. Many Broadway stars saw this as an opportunity, and Claudette was no exception. In 1929, she made her film debut in The Hole in the Wall, showcasing not just her acting skills, but also her impeccable diction. Claudette's transition to Hollywood wasn't without its hurdles. Her round face and distinctive profile didn't fit the typical Hollywood mold. But what some saw as flaws, Claudette turned into assets. She insisted on being filmed from her left side, a demand that would become legendary in the industry. Her breakthrough came in 1934 with It Happened One Night, directed by Frank Capra and co-starring Clark Gable. The film was a massive hit, earning Claudette an Academy Award for Best Actress. But the success came with a price. Rumors of an affair with Gable began to circulate, adding to the complexities of her personal life. As Claudette's fame grew, so did the pressures and pitfalls of stardom. In 1938, she became America's highest-paid movie star, commanding unprecedented salaries and respect in the industry. But with this success came increased scrutiny and new challenges. One of the most unsettling aspects of her fame was the attention from an obsessive female artist who began to stalk her. This woman's fixation on Claudette would cast a long shadow over her life, adding a sinister edge to her glamorous image. Claudette's personal life continued to be a source of drama. Her brother Charles's violent dislike of her husband, Norman Foster, came to a head in a shocking incident that made headlines. Meanwhile, her marriage to Foster was crumbling under the weight of their careers and the unconventional living arrangement. As the 1940s progressed, Claudette faced new challenges. The changing tastes of post-war America and the emergence of a new generation of stars threatened to eclipse her fame. But Claudette, ever the survivor, found ways to reinvent herself. She took on more mature roles, showcasing her versatility as an actress. She also began to work in television, adapting to the new medium with the same grace she had shown in her transition from stage to screen. In her later years, Claudette chose to retreat from the spotlight, spending much of her time in Barbados. But even in semi-retirement, she couldn't escape the drama that had defined her life. A final confrontation with her longtime stalker occurred, this time over her dying second husband, adding a last chapter to her tumultuous life story. Claudette Colbert passed away in 1996, leaving behind a legacy that extended far beyond her films. She was a pioneer who challenged the norms of her time, both on and off screen. From her unconventional marriages to her infamous filming demands, she lived life on her own terms. In the end, Claudette Colbert's story is not just about Hollywood glamour or cinematic achievements. It's a tale of transformation, from Lily Chauchoin of St. Mand to Claudette Colbert of Hollywood. It's a story of a woman who faced personal insecurities, family tensions, and the harsh realities of fame with unwavering determination. Her journey from a French immigrant girl to America's highest-paid actress is a testament to the power of reinvention and the strength of the human spirit. Claudette Colbert may have been known as the dark side of the moon to some, but to millions of fans, she was a shining star whose light continues to inspire long after the credits have rolled.